We are at the south part of the city, of the old city. You can see the walls from the 16th century and even the top of Al-Aqsa Mosque and the dung gate. The garbage gate is in front of you. If you will climb up, we will visit Mount Zion. But I'm heading now to the eastern wall of the temple to see something special or not to see. For that, you can see part of the excavation that's running now of City of David, and every day we find new things. Palaces, chakra, coins, vases, whatever you want, we find it here. The word Bethlehem. Let me show you. I can see it here in the poster. Golden Bell, and it's actually connected to today's video because tomorrow it's Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement, and the high priest is going to the Siloam pool, which is at the south part of the city of David, and purified himself, and then he wears a lot of bells, and everyone knows that you cannot touch him because he's pure. You can see the way that we found from Siloam pool to the temple. 2 weeks ago, I think, it was 2 weeks ago, I went to City of David special tour to a place that's still not open to the public, and it was an amazing tour in a road that was built by Pontius Pilate. Yeah, the same Pontius. That is Siloam pool, part of the City of David, and I do have so many videos of it, and just go into my YouTube account and write it down. Pure for God. Stamp. This is the most important place. You can see the excavation is still going on, and you as a family can do that. Oh, look what's happened to that poor child. The entrance to the City of David is to your right side. What I'm going to see, or what I'm going to look for. First of all, I want to, why should it stop for me? It's only by law. I want to see. I saw a video, and you actually sent me that video with the 4 letters of God on the eastern wall of the city. And guess what? Although I'm skeptic, I promised to go and look for it. Let's see if it's there. Why? I'm a little bit skeptic because I didn't see any evidence in any biblical news, in any of the Israeli side and even the Christian side. But it's the one who uploaded video to YouTube. You can look for it. It's got a lot of viewers, and because you asked me to do that, I will do that. In that part, we had 2 entrances to the temple. What you see there is the southern wall of the temple that King Herod built originally. We had 2 entrances. One, you can see a little bit of it there, I'm putting on it, and another one with the 3 arches right there. You will see it from a better place. That is called the Ophel. Ophel from the Hebrew word to climb up. As you can see, you have to climb up. But you can see so many layers because Jerusalem has been destroyed so many times. Then there are a million layers here from King Solomon time until now. Let me show you a wall from King Solomon time. Olive tree. Here it is. look like that, and you can see it right there. According to a Latin Mazar, this is the awful walls of King Solomon. Some scholars actually think that it's not really the truth, but let them fight, because I don't know what to tell you. I never dig here, but why not to believe Ayelet Mazar, the excavator, the one who dug here? I mean, it can be. What you see in front of you is Mount of Olives. Let's stop here. First of all, let me tell you that early morning it was hot. Now it's beautiful. It's a little bit humid, but not as in August. And we are the September 14 now. Oh, half of September. That is the Jewish cemetery. They believe when the Messiah will come from Mount of Olives and he will enter to the city and will show exactly from where, that will be the first one who will resurrect. On top of the hill, you can see the top of a tower. Here it is. This is the Ascension Church. That is where Jesus ascended into heaven, but he promised us to come back again, and I will show you where he entered to the city and when he will come back, when he will enter again, when he will come back for the second time. Not so far away from there, there is a small chapel beneath the trees. The sun is actually hiding it from me. This is Dominus Flavi. That's where Jesus saw Jerusalem and wept. And here, again, part of the wall of King Solomon time, you can see the 3 block arches of the entrance to the temple. And we are visiting soon another gate that's been blocked. By whom? We'll talk about it later on. Later on. Are you staying with me? Yes, you are. Thank you. And that's the southern wall, and we are heading to the eastern wall. And if you want to write me, you can. It's very easy. First of all, if it's the first time that you're watching my video, then please subscribe my channel and even push the button, the ring, and you will get more more videos, especially the newest one. And I have 19,000 videos in my channel. But at the description, you will find another important thing, and that and I'm trying to cross the road, but I'm a little afraid. It's not so. It is a little bit dangerous here. You will find my Instagram, my Facebook account, and you're part of my family already. That corner is very important, but that bus will hide it from us. Then let's cross it. So many things to see here. Unbelievable. That corner is a very important corner. According to the Bible, Jesus was tested by the devil 3 times. Twice at Jericho, once at the corner of the southern and eastern wall. The devil told him to jump. If you trust God, he will catch you. And Jesus answered, I'm not even, and no one actually is supposed to check God. Then it's happened right here. And look at that. There's a million things to see. Remember, it's Mount of Olives. This is the Jewish cemetery. Actually, it started there and here and there. You can see more of us. I mean, you can see the lower house and right there. Here it is. And you can see some holes on the wall. Those are ancient Jewish tombs. And that one looked like a house. It's the daughter of Pharaoh, the Pharaoh king that gave a daughter to King Solomon, and King Solomon palace of 1,000 non-Jewish ladies were there. Now it's a beautiful monastery. You see where it's covered with trees. And two more tombs. Zechariah tomb from the time of King Hazir, the house of Hazir, is right in the valley. And the Golden Onion Church is a Russian church, Maria Magdalena. But before we will climb up, and you will hear me breathing because of my asthma. And yes. Some people say, why not to take a video? Relax a little bit, and then in your house, actually add the voiceover. I tried it. It's not the same because the excitement is now. Then all right, then you will hear me breathing. I will survive. Then before we climb there, I want to show you that beautiful church. This is the Garden of Gethsemane. Think of me walking in that area, Passover night, with Jesus himself, going to the Garden of Gethsemane, and then one of the 12, will betray us. Beautiful church. I do have hundreds of videos about Garden of Gethsemane, and I think lately I uploaded one more. Unbelievable. I don't know if you can see another tomb, rock cut tomb. Because of the sun, it's cannot see thing. It's next to that tree. I'm trying to point on that tree. I don't know if you can see it. It's Absalom tomb, son of King David. Although the tombs are from the 1st century, from the time of King Herod, maybe they renovated it, or maybe it's not their tombs. Beautiful. Now you can see the eastern wall, and the word of Yehovah, the 4 letters, is there. A Jew is not supposed to mention those 4 letters, mainly because it's too holy, and mainly because we don't know how to pronounce it. No one knows. I'm using the word Yehovah because it's already used by some of the Christians, but this is only one of the options. At Dead Sea Scrolls, with the Dead Sea Scrolls, you can find a lot of letters, a lot of scrolls from 1st century and even before that, written in Hebrew, but which is a little bit like Aramite, but the 4 letters of God is still written in ancient Hebrew. It shows you that even at that time they didn't know how to pronounce the name of God. What you can see in front of you is a Muslim cemetery. That Muslim cemetery is from Saladin time. And here you still can see stones from King Herod time. Don't want to stand on the tomb, of course. Let me respect everyone. But those are stones from the time of King Herod. You can see by the frame, and he didn't use cement. Then you can see like 2 centimeters gap between each stone. It's all dirty here. I don't know why. It's supposed to be a very holy place. We're heading to Shahar Rachamim, the Golden Gate, the Mercy Gate. Amazing, isn't it? Look how beautiful this Mount of Olives. All right, the side of the movie is supposed to be very close to here. Here we are, reached that place. With a little bit of imagination, you can see it. Here it is. The letter yodh, the letter he, the letter vav, and somewhere here we lost the letter he. Then skeptic not, it's there. Then maybe we are very close to the days of the Messiah. He wasn't wrong. I'm asking for his forgiveness. Here it is, the letter yodh, the letter he, the letter vav, and here you can imagine that the last letter here is wow. What can I say? What can I say? Let's talk about the meaning of the Eastern Wall. We will understand the meaning of that word. The Eastern Wall of the temple was built originally, by King Herod. We saw it, but that part been destroyed so many times. The wall that you see now is from the time of I'm still amazed by the 4 levels. The walls that you see now is from the time of the Ottomans. Suleiman the Magnificent built it at the 16th century. Gosh, it is amazing. I can see it from here. Yud, Hey, Vav, and 4 letters. I already mentioned the word Yehovah, and no one's told me. Look how beautiful is Mount of Olives. Then what is the importance of it? The Messiah will enter from here. It all depends who you're talking with. Let's start with the Jews, because they've been here before the Christians and many years before the Muslims. In that area, we had another gate. I'm not sure that it was that gate, but it's called Shushan Gate, and it was opened a few times a year, mainly at Yom Kippur, the Day of Atonement. I'm still with the word, with those 4 letters. Wow. The one who sent me that video and asked me to check, I don't remember your name, but I'm blessing you for that. Then in that case, the high priest used to go out from, let's say, that gate, or the gate that was here before, twice a year, to Mount of Olives. Well, look how beautiful you can see now. Garden of Gethsemane Church, Mary Magdalena Church, and Dominus Flavit, the Low Webs, and the Jewish cemetery. Then the high priest, the only one who could enter to the Holy of the Holy, he did it at the Day of Atonement. He wore white dress and enter, and he had 2 goats next to him. One, he had to choose one to sacrifice on the Holy of the Holy, which is a wow, because you're doing it only once a year. The other one, it's not a good story, even, the first one is not a good story too, because I don't like to sacrifice animals. The other one is called the scapegoat. He used to, how should I say it? He used to give her all the sins of the people of Israel, and they took her to the Judean desert, which is the other side of Mount of Olives, and they threw her alive from the cliff. And by that, she took the sins of everyone. It sounds like Jesus. Yes, it sounds like Jesus. The red cow that was so important for purification of people who've been with dead people or cemeteries used to go out from here and around the place of Dominus Flavit. They used to sacrifice her, and they mixed the hash with water, holy water of Jerusalem, and they purified the one who entered to a non-clean place. For example, this is a non-clean place. It's a cemetery. Another important for the Jews is that the Jewish Messiah will enter through that area. Let's move to the Christians. Did I mention that it's cold? It's not, it's so hot now. But I'm still amazed by those 4 letters. Whoa! Christians. At that gate, Hannah and Joachim, and now I'm talking about the Catholic and Greek Orthodox, and I think Armenian as well, were here when the angel met them and told them, hey, listen, although you tried to bring children into that crazy world and you couldn't, you will. God chose you, and you will have a child. Guess who? That was Mary. And actually, it was so amazing that they hugged each other and kissed each other. And if you look at the art about Hannah and Joachim and the angel, you can see the only kiss in Christianity, in art Christianity. Jesus entered through here. Palm Sunday procession started from Bethphage, Bethania and Bethphage, and then he came to here, went all the way down, and entered to the temple as a Messiah. Guess what? He will enter to here as a Messiah as well when he will come back from here. The Crusader closed the gate. Before that, the Muslim did it too, but we are talking about the Crusader. They closed the gate and they open it twice a year. The first time, it's when at the Palm Sunday procession, Sunday. The second time is when the 7th century winner Archelaus came back with the true cross that was stolen by the Persian few years before. Then twice a year it was open. Another time that they open it is when the first Christian Crusader king entered to here. Allenby, the British government, who conquered Israel from the Turkish, from the Ottomans. He entered from Jaffa Gate. But there was a plan to let him go here, just like Jesus did. But he didn't accept it. Amazing, isn't it? Then that's for the Christians. For the Muslims, they believe that Allah will build a bridge from Mount of Olives to here, and all the good Muslims will cross it safely. Then you can see, just like the same idea with Judaism, you can see here a Muslim cemetery, and there will be the first man who will resurrect, according to the Jews. When the Jewish Messiah will enter, they will be the first one. Such an amazing, huh? The Jews call it the Mercy Gate. The Christians call it the Golden Gate. Why it's sealed? Why cannot go in? First of all, you saw that 3 arches are sealed too, because it goes straight into the temple. And the Muslims, as I believe, didn't want people to enter straight to the temple. There are so many gates around it. If you ask me what is in the other side of it, then there is kind of a academy and a place to pray as well, of course, a Muslim place. But for the first time, he was sealed by the first Muslims who've been here in 1810, and then it was opened by the Crusader at 1102. It was sealed by the Saladin in 1887, and the Ottoman wall was used that as part of the wall. Then the gate is earlier than that. Some say it's from the time of King Solomon. Some say that it's from the Byzantine time. But what you see here is mostly from the Muslim time, the Umayyad. House of Umayyah, early Christianity. Maybe even was built as a triumph arch. It's such an amazing thing, isn't it? The right entrance is called the Repentance Gate, and the Mercy Gate is to the left of it. I'm still amazed by the 4 letters. Absolutely lovely. And let me take a picture of the site here. See? And because of Yom Kippur, I'm asking forgiveness from that. I think it's called Naphtali, but I'm not sure. From you. I know that you're right. There are 2 gates here. First one is the Golden Gate, Mercy Gate, and the other one is there, and this is the Lion's Gate, which is the only option to enter to the city. See you in my next video, but before that, if you reach that point, I don't know how long it actually takes, because the sun is in my eyes. I know that it's still video. Write me something and send that video to everyone, because the 4 letters of God is written on that wall. Hallelujah for that. See you in my next video.